What is up, guys? In this video, I'm analyzing my Gowipe attack against Mazzuca in our war against Al Nooch. So, analyzing Mazzuca's base, what we find is Mazzuca's base is very symmetrical, and the two Inferno Towers are along this horizontal axis that cuts across the base. And the logical thing to do against such a layout is to have your troops attack along the axis that the Inferno Towers are positioned, so that you can just deal with the Inferno Towers one at a time rather than getting hit by the Inferno Towers, both Inferno Towers simultaneously. So that would mean either coming in from the east or coming in from the west. But the problem with this approach is that the Archer King, the Archer Queen, and the Barbarian King could potentially act as distractions. So if the troops come in from the east, the Archer Queen could be shooting at the troops, and the troops would be pulled towards her. Or even worse, if she was standing behind the wall, then the troops would be pulled in this direction, and they'd start hitting at a wall. And while they are bashing the wall, they get hit by all the defenses. And similarly, the Barbarian King would come over here and start hitting at some of the troops, and the troops would get pulled towards the Barbarian King. So the troops would go up, some would go up, and then some would go down, and they'd be diverted away from the main objective, which is the town hall. So, so I decided to attack from the top in order to avoid this problem, and I chose a Gowipe attack since golems and P.E.K.K.A.s are pretty resilient against small multi-targeting Inferno Towers, which deal much less damage to P.E.K.K.A.s and golems than a single targeting Inferno Tower. So the plan was to pull out the CC, destroy the CC, and then launch a Gowipe attack along this direction. Then the troops would get pulled towards the Archer Queen, and when they dispatch the Archer Queen, they'd be pretty close to the town hall, and then they just continue their path downwards here. And only after destroying the town hall would the Barbarian King start to interfere in the attack. So the troops would just continue their way down this direction. Yeah, so my attack went pretty much according to plan. Here it is. So the first thing to do is just to pull out the clan castle, and there were two witches in this clan castle, which can be a pain to deal with, but the way to deal with them is just to separate the minions from the witches and then hit directly at the witches. So down here, the minions are going to the corner and the witches are exposed here, so I just hit directly at the witches. And yeah, they die pretty quickly, and the minions die quickly thereafter. Then, okay, standard Gowipe, two golems, the sides protecting the wizards. Wizards clear surrounding structures. Rage the wall breakers through. and drop the rest of the troops, and there you go. So the P.E.K.K.A, whoa, the Archer Queen is gone really quickly, and now the troops are right next to the town hall. Just rage them, heal them, and then they just destroy the core of the base. And the Inferno Tower is not doing too much damage to the units yet. Fortunately, I didn't have enough firepower to destroy this entire base, but 2 stars against a Town Hall 10 is a pretty decent result. And yeah, so the rest of it is just clean up.